whatever. Once again, I muted the mic. Right, gonna have to bear with me for a moment because I logged in with the wrong character, which is not really a bad thing, but it's not the character I want to be playing tonight. It's another Khajiit, my crafter. So I'll very quickly log in, claim the reward on this character, and then I'm going to log out and log in with the correct one, because this particular one that I'm just going to be popping up in a second. In fact, I might as well just go to the same stream because I need to change something as well. So, give me one moment. Wait for that to do its thing. There. Yep, I thought I needed to do that. I need to change the resolution a little bit. So just bear me one moment. I was testing it earlier today, and yeah, you can see it's covering up a bit at the bottom, which I don't really want. Yep, that horizontal. Nope, I clicked the wrong one. There we go. It's the camera. Oh, I've done the wrong one. I've done it again. You've done it again. Okay, first of all, let's adjust the size of that. Fine, and let's move this to the center. There we go. Now, that's what I wanted. I hadn't fully clicked on the icon. That's better, yeah, because I want to sort of hide. I've got to hide the chat because it's mainly just there for my reference, but also as well, I've got a few things to. Oh, I've got a lot of things to pick up. Yes, that reason why I wanted to very quickly log into this one. This is my crafting character. This is not what I want to press. On one of those days. There we go. Yeah, that's my this is probably one of the best locations if you ever want to do crafting. It's in a place called Vardenfell because the crafting bits are right there, and there's another lot just beyond that building there. But look, you've got a crafting station there, crafting station right here, third crafting station here. The next lot of daily writs quests there. Alchemy, jewelry, enchanting and cooking, and then you've got the place where you hand them in just there, the end of the docks. This is one of the reasons why you can see it's so busy, because this is the place you come to if you want to do some serious crafting. But this is not the character this is not the character I'm playing today. I'm going to be playing a different Khajiit. So very quickly log out. How many more days we've got to go on that one? Okay, good. Yeah, so I've missed a few days, which is like, oh, instant all research. This would have been really good for everything else. So just bear with me a second as we log out and change. Now, I say today it's just going to be it appears to be floating. But today is just going to be a sort of just catching up slowly with some quests, because I am so far behind with my main character, my streaming character, that I'm still technically on the base game. I'm doing the third. Here we go. Here he is. It's Valen. I'm still technically on the third base campaign that you get with the base game, and there's a lot more to do. So much more. There's the dungeons to do. There's PvP, but I probably won't be doing that if I'm brutally honest. There's obviously more crafting. There's things to get, items and stuff. The archaeology, which is great fun. I have a lot of fun with that. That's a great bit of fun there. There's so much to do in this game that I need to catch up. And I've been playing it on and off a little bit off stream, so where things get now are going to be a big jump from when I last played it. It's also one of the reasons why I use the guide mod, because I want to make sure I get everything as part I can. Now, some people say, oh, it's a bit cheaty, but you know what? It's not harming you. Anyone says it's cheaty, screw it. I like modding these games. It makes things easier for me. Otherwise, I'd just be wandering around the same location, getting lost all the time and getting frustrated. And I don't really want that. Plus, there's also other stuff as well. Yeah, you know, it just makes the game easier for me to play. But if I'm playing on its own, like if I was never streaming this, then I probably wouldn't be using it. But it basically means I don't have to focus so much on what I'm doing. I can just play and worry about what's going on with the stream side of things as well. Again, let me just make sure that this is all set up correctly, which it looks like it is. Okay, good. Right, now let's just close the chat window. Get that button. Let me just make sure that's gone on the thing, okay? Yep, don't worry about that thing popping up. That's just a skill point tracker, so I can know which ones I've done and which ones I haven't done. So as you can see, I have got so much more to go on just the skill points alone. Now, but what I need to do now is we'll go to that little icon on the minimap. Again, this is all stuff I've modded in for various bits and pieces. Right. So I think this is when it's been to Captain Farlev? It's Farlever? Farlever? Yeah, there we go. Farlever.
I assumed that horn was a signal when I saw the nobles run out. Good thinking.
One of the mods I do have is a Khajiit speaks mod. It doesn't actually change how the character speaks to the NPCs and everything. It just changes how the text comes up, which you can see on this sort of area, this area here. But for RP purposes, I do use a Khajiit accent. Just because I like doing it. So, in the character. It looks like the nobles got out safely.
Well done. With the nobles safe, my guards can storm the camp without worry. We won't have any trouble rounding up the rest of these Red Rook thieves. Here, compliments of the Daggerfall Watch.
Something they've added recently now is that set items go into, or set items are semi-account bound. Credit to the account in that you can use like an in-game currency that you can earn to get them from your, I suppose you could say, set bank. And the more you've got from that set, the cheaper it becomes. Which is pretty good. I don't think it covers crafted items. I think it only covers items from like quests and things like that and drops. But anything manufactured, I don't think it counts. But I've not really then looked that much into it. But anyway, it's a nice little feature. I like it. Right. Next is Lady Eloise.
Oh dear, you shouldn't have risked your life on my behalf.
This is your lockbox, yes?
Oh my, I didn't think I'd see this again, and it's still sealed. This means the world to me. There are so many good memories in this box. Your kindness is appreciated, and here's the reward I promised you.
Oh, thank you very much.
Risking danger just to recover trinkets for me? Our family will always remember this.
You said that only members of your family can open the lockbox, yes?
Yes, my ancestor had the box made to protect her valuables while she was at sea. The box was tied to her blood, so that only her or her descendants could open it. It's been passed down from mother to daughter ever since.
This one wants to know what is inside the lockbox.
Why, jewelry, of course. Specifically, it contains the Noella May signet rings and the rings of the families that have joined with us through marriage. We carefully organize and store the rings in the box. Many of these rings go back generations.
Nice. That works out pretty well. So the next quest to hand in is... what I do need to do is I need to give myself some little XP buffs. So, actually no, first thing I need to do is dump some stuff into my bank. Let's just get that out of the way. Clear out some room.
Greetings.
Okay, and my arms get stacked. Seen as well. Yep, the bow goes in. So does the armor. The jewelry. I need to sell those consumables. Unfortunately, I've already picked those up and they're account bound. I'm going to have to sell those at some point. Can I put those in the bank? I cannot. Right. Okay, let's see if there's anything I can take from here, like recipes and bits and pieces. Oh, blimey. Yeah, a lot there. So I'll take that. And with the UT on it, it's marked as basically you need to train. You being my character now. Get that one. That one. That one. That one. Hello. Oh, that's a rare recipe. That is a very rare one. You'll see that because it's got a gold border. That clears up a little bit of space in there. The tunable blacksmith stands, I need those for when I want to have things at my in-game house that allow me to make certain set items. But I haven't decided what set I want to do that for yet. But for now, I'm just going to keep that there. Then the other bits and pieces, counterfeit edicts. Okay, that'll do. That'll do nicely. Right. First things first, what I do need to do is the recipes. There we go. Yep, that's learned. Right, where's the motifs? Okay, the Dwemer legs. Yep, I need that. Oh, I haven't. Oh, okay, I haven't got the skills for that. Right, that's why I left it in the bank. All right, for now then, I will put those back in the bank. Because you need to sort of get some knowledge. You read the thing, where you gone? Deposit. Where you gone? Can I deposit that? Yes, I can. Can I deposit that? Yes, I can. Let's counterbound. That's that one. Okay. So you've got a lot of maps as well. A lot of maps. A lot of maps. Right, let's dismiss this chap because I don't need him anymore. And use one of those to give myself some experience buff. And don't want to go for food. You know what? Yeah, let's use one of these. Use one of those. It gives me a nice increase to my max HP. Things like that for an hour. Right, so I need to go 200 yards. It says yards, but you know. That's it. Marvellous. Keep an eye out for anything. Random horses walking around there. Oh, it's for that trader. Right, that makes sense. I know I've seen the occasional glitches when you see like a horse running past and for some reason the character who's riding it hasn't spawned. This was quite amusing.
Please, we're dealing with serious matters here. The Guardians are in desperate need of our aid, and any interruption can have dire consequences.
Wireless Helene sent this one to you.
Oh, my apologies. You must be the stranger who helped my sisters at Dellen's Mill. I'm honored to meet you.
Likewise.
I can't talk long. As you know, things are not well in our woods. The Guardians have gone silent, and this corruption spreads.
Who are the Guardians?
They're elemental spirits. They used to guide us, but now, nothing. And just when we need them the most. There's an old rite to contact them that might work, but it's too dangerous for me or my sisters to perform.
Perhaps Valden can perform the rite for you.
I don't know. You're not one of us. But we have to try something, I suppose. See the lurchers out there. Gather their limbs. That's the dangerous part. Then burn the limbs at the altar atop the nearby ruins. If it works, a guardian should appear.
I don't think this will be a problem for Valden. I have killed gods and dragons, and you don't want to know what else. It would make your hair stand on end.
If you're able to speak to the elemental spirit, find me at the Vale of the Guardians. It's north of this location. I'll wait for you there. And please hurry. We need the wisdom and guidance of the Guardians now more than ever.
I won't be reading out every single chat option, mainly because it's a lot. But occasionally one will catch my attention and I will read them out. So the lurchers are these big sort of golem-like things. Now, I'm not going to say that they're easy, but they are non-difficult for me at this point in time to deal with. Got decent weapons, acceptable build, things like that. That's key. Plus also the fact I've got my matriarch and my little... even the doggo is a random pet that every time I get on the mount changes. And they're just there for cosmetic reasons, but he's a good boy. All doggos are good doggos. Yeah, but I do need... I've got a long way to go to get the Grandmaster Crafting Harvester. Long way to go. Oh, you're trying something as well. Okay, fine. Same for you. You want to try it as well? Okay, fine. I'll lend you in order to... ordered you are. Alright, what about... oh, no, there's another one over there. You do. That's it. Okay, fine. Oh, you're going the long way around. Alright, fine. And... wow, right in front of them as well. Got them? Okay. It's telling me I need to go sort of to get up there. Get some of those as well. Summon a elemental guardian. Okay, so where's the altar? There's one of the altars. It's always worth searching because you never know. Talk to the guardian of the earth. Oh, there you go.
I've been waiting for someone to summon us.
Yeah, it's been a while. Unfortunately, the people down there they couldn't get the necessary materials, so I'm helping them.
Angoff the Gravesinger has imprisoned us, and we are cut off from the weird. You must set the Guardians free.
Right, I got no problem with that. But please tell Velen, how does he set you free?
Have mortals so soon forgotten the old ways?
Well, this one has.
Surely the Weirises remember the standing stones. First, the stones must be cleansed of Angoff's dark influence.
Cleansed.
Protect the weird while they destroy the corruption binding the stones.
Okay. So destroying the corruption. It's not a perfect mod. Will set you free. Yes.
No, but cleansing the stones should loosen Angoff's grip. Tell Weiris Elena about the corruption. She will know what must be done.
Okay.
Our time grows short, mortal. Free us before Angoff's corruption takes hold.
Okay, Stone Lady. I shall help. Right. Hey, who? Alright, just jump down a hill, do a roll, and take out one of the those things. And that one for you. You notice my pet has now become a sort of little pony. Right. I spoke to the Guardian. They gave me a plan.
I heard a whisper echo through the forest. Was it the Guardians? Did they talk to you?
Belen can easily say yes. They are imprisoned. The Guardian said we need to do something about cleansing the standing stones, or whatever that means.
Imprisoned? Our enemy is that powerful. We will do whatever we can to help. The Guardians must be set free.
Okie dokie.
What must we do? Without the aid of the Guardians, we can't regain control of our weird tree.
The Guardian said the standing stones must be cleansed. Send your weird there.
4 of my sisters have gone north to cleanse the stones, but they need protection. Corrupted creatures attack them before they can destroy the foul vines that choke the stones. You must go and help them.
Well, destroying the vines is only the first step. The Guardian said you'd know what else to do.
Of course! The standing stones. I should have realized. Take my amulet and protect the weird. When they're done, weaken a lurcher and use the amulet to control it. Bring the controlled lurcher to the standing stones on the hill. We'll do the rest.
Alright.
Meet us at the ritual site, and don't forget the lurcher.
Okay. I've got to do this. Oh, there's 4 sites I have to protect, right? Whilst getting a lurcher. Okay. Let's see where they are.
I'm almost finished. Keep them off me a little longer.
Okay.
You've destroyed it. Give me a minute and I'll meet you at the ritual site.
Okay. To the next one. Follow me. Run very fast, run very fast. Hello.
See these vines? Corruption runs through them and they choke the sacred stone. Faster! I need to go faster! Be ready for another attack.
Okay.
We've done it! Let me catch my breath and I'll head to the ritual site.
Right. Next one. Looks like there's a couple of us doing this quest. It's fine. Hello. Oop. Press the wrong button.
I need more time!
You should get it. Where you gone? Oh, there you are.
It's finally gone. I need a minute to catch my breath, and then I'll meet you at the ritual site.
Okay. There's a clearness as well for the lower level characters, which is fine. I have no problem with it. Let's see you.
Stay alert, I'm not done yet.
Okay, fine. Come on, where are they?
It's destroyed. I'll meet you at the ritual site once I've rested for a minute.
Okay, now this is going to be the hard part. I need to injure a lurk. There we go. And I'll take it to the ritual site. I think I do. I think I got it. Be up here. Yeah, my eye's still stinging from earlier a little bit, but unfortunately these things status cool pair. Made the mistake of eating some crisps that had some tangy coating and then accidentally rubbing my eyes. Because I'm a twit.
By my blood,
There we go.
corruption is washed away.
Okay, corruption is now rushed away. Excellent.
Sacrifice has made this holy place pure again. We can begin the ritual whenever you are ready.
Yeet.
That poor Spriggan spirit is finally free. It is a lurcher no more. Through its blood we have cleansed this site. Everything is ready.
So everyone does lurches as a Spriggan spirit trapped inside. It is time to set the elemental guardians free.
I agree. They've been imprisoned for much too long. Beldama, sisters, focus your power on the stranger. It's time to break Angolf's hold on the guardians.
Alright. Oop. Clearing time. Nifty.
At last, The chains of corruption fall away. We are free of Angolf's hold.
Angolf will pay for this insult.
Speak.
My sisters return to camp. Speak with the Guardian.
I will do. Hello, Guardian.
We are free. This is how it should be.
He did not sound surprised.
We are Earth's bones. We endure.
Ooh, I got to charge my stuff up in a minute.
Set us free. We just didn't know when it would happen, or who it would be. It seems right that you were the one. You are mortal, but also not mortal. Angolf has much to fear from you.
Yes.
Angolf's evil flows deeper than the wellspring of this land.
I had...
It must end quickly.
Oops, I clicked on that bit too early. Hello. Oh, it's just a regular plant, not a harvesting one. Right. Now I'm going here to
Someone told me that the Library of Dusk is a trap for smart people. I guess we're safe.
How do I get it? There we go. Right. Because with the Lord and deal.
Come to help the great Lord Deal, have you?
Yes.
Ah, another one. Here to work with the great Lord Deal, no doubt. I'm renowned throughout Glenumbra, you know.
This one's never heard of you.
Well, there's no excuse for that. You've certainly heard about the Harpy menace that threatens Daggerfall. Of course you have. My sons and I are here to put an end to that threat. I know you want to help. Start by finding my stupid hirelings.
The day Valen just goes absolutely bonkers and just decides to... Hirelings? What hirelings?
The daggers. They're out gathering information about the Harpies. Know your enemy and all that. You'll get paid once I have enough to complete my research. Take this dagger with you. He knows what to do.
Alright, but...
Off with you now. Bumnog will help you. Interesting fellow. Always fights fair. Refuses to use weapons against the Harpies. Just his fists. Can't imagine that works out for him. But he's the only dagger still here, so what do I know?
Okay. I have to speak to this chap. Oh dear, it's this orc fellow. Hello.
You're going to help me find the rest of the daggers? I'm not sure you're dagger material. Your hands look kind of soft and delicate. Like you've never beaten anything into submission with your own two fists before.
I don't need to. I'm a sorcerer, mate. I'm not a fighter. Just tell him what's going on here.
The daggers were hired to help Lord Deal gather research about the Harpies. We get him what he needs and we get paid. Simple as pie. But now the rest of the daggers are missing. We need to find them and make sure our first mission is a success.
This is the daggers' first job.
Everyone has to start someplace. Even the Fighters Guild had a first mission, didn't they? Who are you to judge? Let's get at it.
I'm the person who's saving you, that is why.
Let's find the daggers and bring back their research.
But it must know. What kind of research are we talking about?
Harpies, eggs, whatever we can bring back so Lord Deal can figure out why these birds have become so violent lately.
And what do we need to do?
We have to find the missing daggers. Gelvin, our leader, and the Remley brothers. We find them and help them finish their jobs. And while we're at it, we look for the Queen Birdie, Fowling. She's a vicious killer and she needs to be dealt with.
Because I've done a few of these quests before on, whilst I was doing my, I suppose you could call it, but previous campaigns, with this character, a few of them will basically just all automatically complete because you can only do them once per character. But this is like basically part 3 of the base game. You don't have to do it, but it's a good idea too, because then you get a full idea like the storyline, the characters and things like that.
I haven't had to handle these kinds of problems since I left the Lion Guard. This is beyond what the Weird Sisters usually deal with.
What can this one do to help?
The Bloodthorn cultists stole our portal stones. I swore off violence when I left the Guard, but killing cultists might be the only way to recover the portal stones.
Well, This one has no problem with violence. Getting a deal with the cultists with you, for you.
We need those stones to get into our enclave without being seen. Recover the stones and activate them inside the huts so my sisters can join you. I still have my stone. Here, set it by the entrance to the weird tree and I'll step through to meet you.
Okay, Khajiit will take care of it. Oh, I see. It's because, yeah, this is like a... Right, yes, it makes sense now. Yeah, sometimes like the quest guide assumes you've already done certain things when you don't need to. This is still technically one of the big... I'm not saying starting zones, but it's one of the lower leveled areas. Even though levels technically don't really matter now in this game. One of the easier areas, definitely. There we go. It's now all synced back up again. I've got to go into this hut over here. Always worth checking to see if there's any things that are worth taking. I'm not going to be a complete loot Khajiit. You know, the temptation is there. I will check things like the bookshelves to increase my lore, that kind of thing. There's a lot of lore in this game. A lot. Hello. Okay, so where do you want me to go? You want to go that way. Oh, there you go. I've got to get in just the right place. I see. If you get too close, it doesn't work.
We have come to save the weird tree.
Alright. I'm going up you as well. Where do you want me to go? You want me to go... You silly person. Trying to attack me? Yeah. Very bad. Right, this next one's going to be... There's a big old tree. Go to each of these huts. Go into each of the little caverns underneath. Do the necessary thing. Okay. You. It's a lot easier to deal with these ones at my higher level. I think where I need to go, it's just down here. Yep, there it is, there's a stone. And also over there. Hello.
You opened the portal in the perfect spot. Now we can get to work.
Excellent. Happy to help. Okay, on to the next one. These are like little, not dungeons, but not even delves, which they're like something else really. Okay, now, that's what I was looking for. That's the west hut. So then, that will be the north. No problem. What I'm doing. Again, Into here. Thank you. Ah, how about you? Aim again. Unlock the stone. Okay. Oh, and that was this. If it then.
Stand back. We shall begin the ritual.
I am as far back as I can always go. If I went back any further, I'd be out of the cave, which I am about to do. Right. Oh, wait. I was going south, but I need to go north. And there we go. Like that. Thank you. I've got to do some fishing at some point. Not today, I'm just one of those ones I just do when I'm grinding around other stuff. Is there anything around here? There is not. I've got notes anyway. Oops. Helps if I actually, go the right blinking way. And where is it? Here we go. Count. That's all four now primed. Question is one. Oh, no, okay, got to leave. Right, that's... Now I've got to go to the tree itself to help them do their thing in the big tree, which is... how long must that have taken to grow? That is a seriously big old tree. There she is.
You placed my stone well. I should be protected this close to the tree.
Thank you. What should you do next?
We need to summon the Guardians. With their power, we can cleanse this place of Angoff's foul influence.
Sure that I was a bit of trouble with OBS the other day. Just need to check to make sure something's going okay. Load. Ah, there we go. Ah, good evening. I was just checking after the shenanigans with
Anywhere near the weird tree.
Overwatch the other day, that there wasn't ongoing issues when streaming a game as well. But touch wood, it seems to be going okay. That was a very weird thing that happens. Like Overwatch itself working perfectly. Generally, OBS, once set up, works damn well. The two together, did not like. So, I'm happy with this. I'm happy with how this is going. So, oh, okay, get rid of you. The corruption over there. Do I have to actually do it? Oh yes, the corruption of water, yes. So yeah, I've realised that with the new Markath region out as well, I really have, again, got to spend another block of time playing this, because I'm still on the third base campaign. Now we get with the basic part of the game. I've got so much more to do. It really is getting, I want to say silly, how much more I've got to do.
This pollution is almost too much for me to bear. Help us restore balance to the weird tree.
What should Felin do?
Destroy the corrupting spirit, and then we can cleanse this place. Listen to my words. I shall offer what aid I can.
Okay.
Stay close, and let my power flow over you.
Alright. Ooh, that was unexpected.
The battle turns. To my side. It is defeated.
Yep, that was definitely easier than the first time I did this on another character. It really does make a difference coming back to it with being a little bit more powerful than like the first time, because this is like, say, this is like version 3 of the base campaign, and you don't have to do this. You can progress onto the other stuff, but because there's like they're 3 separate ones, it's probably worth doing. You get some good bits and pieces, you get loads of skill points, and you also get to see how the other campaigns played out as well. Which is always pretty fun. After the base game it all becomes like the same. The same things. Yep. Okay, that's the point. Let's recharge my staff. Charge. Let's use one of those. That'll do. Nice. Because there's one quest I remember coming up in, I think it's the Vardenfeld Daggerfall area, that I really struggled with on my original character. But I know that if I go with this one, I'm going to rip through this guy and be like, you do not remember this one, but he remembers you. Time for payback, mother. Beep beep. It's going to be very satisfying when I get to that quest.
I can feel the oppressive weight of Angolf's corruption lifting.
That's all I know. I want to get up to like the current content as well. I'm so far behind.
Fear. Angolf's vermin are afraid.
Excuse me. All of the spirits of corruption have been destroyed.
You did well, and I'm happy to stand at your side.
Hmm.
Now we finally have a chance against Angolf and putting an end to his unholy corruption. There's one more challenge we have to face, though.
Go on.
Angolf's last wraith nests within the tree. It won't be banished very easily, but the Guardians promise to help you. When you're ready, enter the tree and expel the foul spirit.
Velen has prior experience with dealing with foul spirits. He will put an end to this right now. Although funny thing is, one of the guardian spirits earlier did sort of make a comment. It's like, you are mortal, but also not mortal. Oh, finally somebody recognizes me for what I am. I know there is the occasional what's the word? There's occasional sort of lines that change if you've done the other campaigns, but they're very quick, very brief. No need. It's dead.
You may have destroyed one of my slaves, but I have so many more.
Oh, I'm gonna. He sounds almost like a Khajiit then. We see how that sort of accent. I can't believe I did that. Yeah, if you saw on Twitter, I did a very stupid thing earlier, which, if I hadn't have thought quickly, I probably wouldn't be streaming right now. I'm eating some crisps, and they have like sort of like a tangy, like, you know, the flavour powder stuff that you get on them. They're quite nice. Nom 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 nom. Ooh, my eyes itch. Rub rub rub. Yes. For like about 10 minutes afterwards, my eyes were just...
See? Things have already changed. The weird tree has been restored.
Excellent. Valen's just glad he was able to help. I mean, that is a big-ass tree. And not anything bad happening to it.
Thank the Guardians that you did. We were losing this battle, but now things are different. And you, a stranger. It's a wonder you risked your life for us. There's no end to the surprises this world has to offer.
There's something they've brought in news, as I say, about the collection, is when you collect an item now that's part of a set, it becomes part of your account. And you can then unlock it using loans that you can get from like logging in or doing certain activities and things like that. So if I start like a new character and I've got like, I want to give them the level equivalent of this particular like stuff that's been offered to me, the weird branch of the weird tree, because I've read the look or just like the stats for it and things like that, I can now do that without having to do the quest. Obviously it does cost some of the currency things, which I'll show you in a minute, because
I served in the Lion Guard before coming to the Weird.
it's pretty good.
So I know more about the world. I think it's time my sisters stopped hiding. We could benefit from more outside contact.
Obviously there will be some things I've missed, but as I play through, they will become more collected and things like that. But question about the weird tree. It will recover, yes?
If there are no more attacks, the tree will be fine. A hunter, Gloria Fausta, came looking for help while you were inside the tree. I'm ashamed to say we turned her away. We couldn't divert our attention when the outcome of your battle was still unclear.
Understandable. Where did she go?
Aldcroft. She said werewolves captured Camlorn and the Duke had fled. We weren't able to aid her, but perhaps you can. Chamberlain Weller and Aldcroft would know more.
To Aldcroft. Right. So yeah, where is it? I think it's under collections, if I remember correctly. So, yeah, they've got a new thing now. They've got outfit styles, housing obviously, sets. So I can show, say for example, if I go for, say, I think it's green, is it this one? Where is it? Where's one that will show you? It'll probably be Daggerfall, might be a better one actually. Open up pack maybe? Yeah, see there for example, I have the lightning staff of a mother's sorrow, and there's like 3 different versions of it. There's the I have the lightning staff version, I have the inferno staff, which is fire, and I have the ice staff. And as it's part of the set, if you know, if they all look the same, just the stats are different. So you can see that would cost me 60 of the whatever those token things are, and I think I've got a fair amount of those. Yeah, I've got currently 98 because I've not really been bothering to collect them. I've just been doing it from like random bits here and there. But yeah, you see that will slowly go up. It's like, and you earn those within game. I don't think you can actually like buy them or anything like that. So it's a nice little system. I'm glad they brought it in. It's took me a couple of goes to understand it. It's Mother's Sorrow. So, for example, I just type in, say the Mother's Sorrow set. Mother's Sorrow. So, for example, I can have the light armor. Oops. There we go. Oh, there we go. I've unlocked it now. You see, I've got 2 in the light in the Mother's Sorrow set. As I get more, these will go down, and once I get 5, I'll be able to have everything for this. It's honestly, I think it's a really cool idea that they brought in. I wish more games did something like that. I don't need to go to, sorry, Baleborn. Baleborn is Baleborn's right over there. Okay. Okay. You see. That's a big ass tree. It really is. But to give you an idea of how big the game is in terms of what content, I'll show you the what I call my progress guide. I'll find where it is. Make sure the right one, because I've got loads of them. Yes, here we go. And I am currently, if you look on the that map, I am currently on the yellow path. I've already done like the red path. I've already done the blue path, and I'm now on, I said the yellow, and that will take me up to the Cold Harbour thing, which is where things start to sort of basically converge into one campaign by that point. And that is, you look over in the middle where the three arrows are all pointing to one square, and there's a black arrow pointing upside of it. That's basically, once I get to that point again, then I will be, in theory, on the combined standard path that everyone else is playing. Plus also then I've got the dungeons to do as well, but I'm probably not going to worry too much about the veteran dungeons. I just want to worry about the basic ones, so I can say I've done them. Also they'll be a lot easier as well. Some of them I can even solo now, which is pretty impressive. And then obviously I've got everything else as well. Again, I won't worry about the trials. Those are really hard. They're called trials for a reason, but I've seen people playing them, and those are the ones I don't mind watching people do. But actually playing them, like, no, that's a bit too much for me. But I don't need to do them, which is great. That's the thing, because I'm just focusing on the PvE side of things, I don't have to worry about trials, I don't have to worry about the PvP or anything like that. So the trials aren't necessarily needed, like even the veteran dungeons probably don't really need them unless there's a specific item I really, really want. I probably won't. I think I've got the gear I want now.
Nothing like finding out that the family estate you inherited is nothing but a pile of ruins. And here I thought my life was finally taking a turn for the better.
What do you mean?
I just found out that this land belongs to me. You see, my father recently passed away. I was reading his journals and learned of this place. I wasn't sure why he kept it a secret until I got here.
What did you find out?
This place is haunted. Makes my skin crawl.
Pretty knew it. As soon as he's... Of course it's haunted.
Everywhere. And the whispers, they threaten me. Warn me to stay away. But this is my land now. No bodiless voice is going to make me leave.
Maybe Khajiit can find out what is going on here.
Baelvorn always pays for services rendered.
Good to know.
It might look like a ruin to you, but it's a part of my family. It's all I have left.
Okay. There's probably something more going on with this. I mean, generally isn't these sort of things. You know, it's like, it might turn out that the people haunting it were like the original inhabitants, and the person who bought the land was pulled a fast one, that kind of thing. That's generally how these things go. Or it could be something else. Check it. Okay, so...
Hand in hand,
Oop.
we snuck through the gardens and sat on a bench beneath the moon. The way he looked at me sent shivers down my spine. Our love is forbidden.
Oh, forbidden love.
We care for each other deeply. He plans to tell his parents of our love soon.
I've returned, my love. I missed you so much.
Okay, so I'm think I'm seeing where this could go. Forbidden love. Ancestral lands. I'm thinking that the old lord of the realm is... I think he pulled a cheeky. Good evening. I think that the old lord of the realm for this place, I think he's... You know, had a bit of a thing for what looked like one of the servants. Maybe got her in the family way, shall we say? And now her spirit is like pissed. That's my prediction. Could be wrong.
What is this? It's beautiful.
My mother's necklace. She gave it to me. Told me to give it to the woman who would become my wife.
Is this what I think it means? Oh, Maurice, this is the happiest day of my life.
Okay, that's... Okay, so he asked her to marry her. She obviously said yes. Then what happened? Why are these ghosts here? So something bad must have happened. Generally, that's how the spirits in this work. They don't just, appear just because you had a nice, happy life. They generally only appear if something bad happened. If there was unfinished business, as it were. Or vengeance, or something like that. It's, you've got to have, well, a reason for being here. If it's not necromantic, then it's through force of will. Ooh, just I like that. There we go. Okay, no fancy. Right. Still goes towards the ledge of the main skill, which is what I wanted. Oh, get close enough. There we go.
I didn't steal your necklace, my lady. I swear to you. Your son gave it to me. Maurice, please tell her.
Silence! My son would never give my necklace to a lowly serving girl. I don't know which is worse, your lies or your thieving fingers.
Maurice, please. Tell her of our love. The time we've spent together.
That's why she's...
Why won't you say anything?
I'm sure she didn't mean to steal it. She's been working awfully hard. Perhaps...
Oh, Morris, you...
Enough! I'll hear no more excuses. Punish her with the whip, and then lock her in the tower.
And that's it. And now I can see why this place is haunted, because Morris was a bit of a silly boy. He's silly boy. He didn't want to stand up to his mum, so... Hello? What's that? Oh, USB. Oh, I think I know whose corpse that is. That's Claudia's. Okay, I'm not going to read all of it, but I never told Maurice. I was waiting to surprise him after the family accepted our love and blessed our union, but it never happened. And Maurice never found out about our baby. Dying, I pray to any who hear my plea. I don't expect an answer, but I want our deaths to be avenged. And there we go. There's the reason why she became a ghost and is now haunting the lands that... Wait, she died with the baby? Or did she give birth and was the baby taken from her? Because if the baby was taken from her, then she died, then that child would have a legitimate, possibly a legitimate claim on the land. Ooh, this is going to be interesting. I don't know how the laws of succession work. Ooh, got a blue item. Don't know how the laws of succession work in this place, but that's the general gist of it. The whole thing about even children born out of wedlock do sometimes have a legitimacy, but it all depends on the laws and everything else as well. Right. Well, you can piss off as well, imp. They want to attack you, but you had to bring it on yourself. Right. Bailborn, got some interesting news for you about your ancestral lands.
That wasn't such a good idea. It wasn't necessarily a bad idea, but it was most definitely not a good idea.
What did you do?
After you entered the ruins without any trouble, and I'm not counting the imps, mind you, I assumed that the spirit had fallen asleep or something. Anyway, as we stepped inside, we were hit with a wave of incredible force. It hurt a lot.
See, the spirit belongs to a woman who died here after your father mistreated her.
Great. Just great. If you shake my family tree, my father wouldn't be the only bastard to fall out of it. But he might be the worst. We have to reason with this spirit. Show her that I'm not the one who wronged her, and I don't deserve her wrath.
Oh, maybe you should just, leave her in peace.
What? Why would I do that? That's a foolish idea. A Baelborn never abandons his property. We need to get rid of her, explain our side. But I'm not really sure how to communicate with a spirit. Maybe you could summon her or something.
Oh, and how in the name of, necromancy do you suggest Valen does that?
You just... well, you... damn, I don't know. Head back to Daggerfall. The Mages Guild there has a library. They must have a book or a scroll or something that has the information we need.
You are a very silly boy. Right. How's that going? So yeah, Legend of the Main still got a long way to go on that one. What's the point? Have I got any yes, okay, I've got those ones. Yes, I did pick those up the other day. I do enjoy the little archaeology mini game in this one. It's I know a few people have complained about it, but I actually find it pretty good fun to do. It's obviously you're never going to perfectly recreate what it's like to do archaeology in a game like this, but oh, treasure chest, thieves' treasure chest even. Okay, I will take all of those, and hopefully I won't be caught by the watch guards and lose everything. Keeping an eye on things. Yeah, okay, it's just a temporary glitch. Good. Yeah, after the shenanigans I had with Overwatch the other day, I'm a little bit paranoid whenever the thing sort of like alerts and goes, yep, you got some drop frames and things. It's like, yeah, I want to know about that. I just want to, yeah. Tell me if I disconnect. Ooh. Yeah, I've got to be careful because there's a boss up here. A world boss as well. Which someone is fighting. I'm going to help. Why not? Because it's got like just over 1 million HP, so. Yeah, it's got a lot less than that. Oh, run away! Yep, I pissed it off. I have pissed it off. I've not done this boss either. No, I don't think I have. Oh, I think it has taken out one of my familiars. Hey, well done. Awesome. Hey, you got an achievement. Yay. And there was much rejoicing. Okay, so where's the... I think there's something I've liked about this game is that you can do world boss fights without being in a group. I mean, I think you do get a bit of a benefit if you do. Like, I think certain abilities and things like that work better, and things like that. But generally, if someone's attacking a big boss like that, you can just run along, jump, and go bash, bash, bash. And I've seen that some of them, some people could sort of do, like I said, do a boss fight solo. Well, I'm hoping that person wasn't doing a solo boss fight and I've ruined it for them. If so, I do apologise if they're watching. Right. You know what? Screw it. Rise. Wow, almost took him out with... Almost. Yes. There you go, we'll get all these resources, which is great for crafting. There's sky stone somewhere. Where is it? Oh, sky shot even. There we go. You can have a skill point. Yeah, back up to 28 now. Now they've got Ledger Domain. Soul Magic is maxed out. Don't need Soul Strike yet. Excavation. Looks like I've only got one more to get in that one. That's Excavation's Reserves by the looks of it. Ooh, more for Scrying. Ooh. Yes, I'll take that now. Excellent. Start each scrying attempt with an additional row of facets already claimed. Fantastic. That's going to make things so much easier. Then the last scrying point will then go into that, which will allow me to get the master difficulty ones, which are like the gold tier. Yeah, I do need to play this more often. I think for a little while at least, I'll try and decide honestly what game I want to focus on again, and I just kept coming back to this. I mean, it's not one I will play all the time, but it is one well, not all the time on stream, but it is one that I am really, how can I put it? It's an easy game for me to play now. Like in the same way, like say Star Trek Online was, and things like that. I don't have to think about how to play the game. I just play it. I just know what I'm doing. I just have to either figure it out or follow the guides. So I think for the moment at least, this will be the game. Obviously, because with, like, say, Cyberpunk and everything else delayed, that has been till whenever it is now. I mean, no, they said December, but honestly, I wouldn't be at all surprised if it gets delayed again. Baldur's Gate, I'm waiting until that comes out of early access before I play that one. That is definitely on my to-do list because that does look like a cracking game. Let's see what else. Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I'm not 100% sure if that will work on the stream with this one as well. I've seen the stats, and it's what's the way to look at it? It looks again like Horizon Zero Dawn. It looks like it will be I can't play on stream kind of game. Which is oh dear, where's the bodies? There we go. Alright, where you gone, buggers? Oh, I see. There he is. Right, okay, let's get in. Ooh, you managed to channel that here. Wait, channel? Block. Not for long though. Hey, he's dead. Ah! I want to sit on that chair. Prone even. Ooh. I like this though. That's a good compensation for not being able to sit on the throne. Nice. Good stuff. Excellent. And it's got a little throne there. Comes on down. This is his bed chambers, which I've just looted. Okay, so I need to go for the Daggerfall Ray Shrine. Right, that is going to be. Oh, I see. So it's taking a shortcut. So instead of going from like, although as the crow flies, I'm going from there to there, I would have to go. It's easier to go. Right, not a problem. I'm just trying to think, what am I doing tomorrow? No, I'm not streaming anything tomorrow, but I'm playing a game with Mutineer Zero. Not streamed, unfortunately. And then Saturday I've got my D&D game. Then Sunday some watching the VOD for Predation, which is great fun. Then afterwards it's High Rollers as well, which is High Rollers is getting damn good at the moment. there's been a couple of bits in there that have just made me just go, damn. I know, what's it, the guy who runs it, Mark Humes, he's a lot better at these things than he gives himself credit for. And honestly, I've met him as well, so slight disclaimer. He's one of the reasons why I started GMing again properly in the first place, was because I watched High Rollers and I thought, if this chap can do it, I might as well give it a go. And this was like High Rollers, what do you call it? The original series as well, with Lightfall, I think it was called, the campaign. And obviously they were running every week. My campaign's been running every 2 weeks with regular breaks and what. But honestly, I've been having such great fun playing it. I even started, the Star Trek Adventures stream for a little bit, because that was great fun. So yeah, dude has a lot more skills and talent at running those games than he lets on.
Honestly, why fight a foe up?
You watched the original campaigns about episode 50.
Some people call it cowardice. Me? I call it...
I will say that, and this is not poo-pooing on the original campaign, the second one is superior in terms of storyline and, so I would say like confidence in, because obviously when they first started, they've never really did what's the word I'm looking for? They never really sort of done like an online campaign like that before. Things like Critical Role and Rivals of Waterdeep and things like that. That was all still in its. Yeah, exactly. It was the first time for a lot of the players. Like I think, remember rightly, Katie had never played in D&D before, but she was aware of it. I think the same for Kim and Matt as well. But I believe Chris Trott and Mark had played in the games before. So you look at some of the early stuff and you compare. Also, they didn't really have that much of a budget either as well. So there's a USS Nog in this. Well done. Well done. That is fantastic. I mean, I've not watched any of Discovery Season 3 yet, because I want to binge watch it all in one hit, but something like that, I don't mind knowing about, because that's a good bit of news. That's a really nice nod to Aaron Eisenberg. Yeah, you're right. Matt had never played, nor had Tom Hazel, but and you look at them now, they're much more confident in their characters. I'll have a look at that afterwards. But otherwise I will get distracted. You can see that now. I mean, I've noticed it myself now, even on my gameplay, that when you first start off a campaign in the game, especially of any RPG, TTRPG, it doesn't matter if it's D&D, if it's Shadowrun, if it's anything from the Cypher system. Yeah, your first few games are going to be a bit compared to stuff later. I mean, literally the first game I ran in 5e turned out to be basically a dungeon crawl. Go to a dungeon, add a little bit of nonsense added around it, pick up the item, come back home. Now currently the gang are basically working to stop an interdimensional cult from summoning forth Tiamat that would bring about the end of the world. It's changed quite a lot since my first 5e game.
I do hope you're not dabbling in necromancy.
And there's other stuff going on as well behind the scenes that I can't talk about in case any of my players watch the VOD.
Probably have what you seek. Check upstairs. That's where we keep books on the arcane arts.
Which I know a few of them do, so I have to be careful sometimes what I say about the campaign. But whilst I'm here, I shall. Let's just sell some crap whilst I'm here. Yeah, those are going to be. First of all, repair. Yes. What? Can I not sell those? Okay, I can't sell those then.
honestly. I do hope you're not dabbling in necromancy. That magic always causes more harm.
Okay, so check upstairs, right. No. This one is not dealing with necromancy. This one despises necromancy. Oh, it's upstairs. Yeah, it's something I've like seen with some of the campaigns that, you know, when people have started off, and you can sometimes tell the ones who have never RP'd before, and I don't mean that in a derogatory way. It's just, oh, hello, hey, hello, hey, oh, hello, thank you, stinky butt. Don't sit on the keyboard, thank you. There we go. Yeah, she's been very affectionate today as well. So I guess like it'll be like I had one of those moments today and bad brain days earlier on, and I was just basically
a collection of foolish thoughts, that all to sell more books. Don't expect to find much truth in a tome such as that.
But she was just sort of like lying on the sofa in a bit of a, let's just say, a bad brain mood. She got up on the sofa, got at me, and just meow, right in my face. It's like, not right now. She's like, meow, and then I realised what the time was. It's like, oh yeah, you want your food, don't you? Got up, everything else, and it's like, you're damn right, I want my food. And then she comes and sat on my lap whilst I was sitting up. It's like, great, now I can't go and lie down again. Fine, and it helped to sort of get me out of that sort of funk, for want of a better term. I absolutely adore this cat for multiple reasons. Which is why I'm a little bit more tolerant of her being a pain in the arse. Really. Claudia, Necklace, Revenge.
Summoning spirits can be dangerous work. I heard about you. About how you entered the ruins of Baleborn Tower.
How?
You must not undo the sacrifices that have already been made. My master sent me to give you advice and guide you to the right decision.
Okay, so obviously you're a mage. You probably got a monitoring system. That's how you spotted me. But how do you intend to do that?
By helping you accomplish what the Baleborn has requested. My master sent me to help you summon the spirit. You need to see why the Baleborn curse must not be broken.
Oh. So why should the curse not be broken?
Words are so much less effective than seeing the reality of a thing. Now think carefully before you answer my next question. I need to determine if you can truly summon the spirit of the dead. What is the spirit's name?
Claudie.
Claudie Thiemann was a quiet woman. She never wanted power or riches. All she wanted was love. A family. A home to call her own. What token did the one she loved give to her? What was the gift that would prove to be her undoing?
Well, that would be the necklace.
Something so ordinary as a piece of jewelry, once promised an eternity of love. And yet it led to Claudie's untimely death. My final question. What drove Claudie to act as she did?
Oh well, what's the matter? Oh, you want some attention? Okay, I'm sorry, I was ignoring you for too long, wasn't I? Yes. Right, okay, fine. Give me a second. Let me adjust myself, because if you sit on my lap right now, I've got this jumper on, I'm going to turn into a sweaty pig. So just bear me one moment. Fudge. There we go. Come on in. Now you can sit on my lap. I know. Thank you. The art of revenge.
Yes, revenge. She hated the Baleborns. Wanted to destroy them more than anything. Except saving her child. The deal she made, you'll see. I'll take those items. Go on to the gravesite by the Daggerfall Cathedral. We will send Claudie there.
Okay. I know what you want. When I'm playing the game, okay, I can't sit in the way I normally sit on this chair, okay, because that's and now she's invited me. Okay, fine. That's it. You sit there, you little Khajiit. Now you're being all cute and adorable. Alright, so how do I get there? Okay, this is going to be uncomfortable. But Got my legs crossed. Which is... Come on. You want to sit on my lap? Ah, fine. There we go. Yes. Pain in the butt that you are. There's one of the reasons why I get a bit... I don't want to say annoyed. I suppose I do get annoyed a little bit. Where you... Oh, okay, fair enough then, over there. Right. You know, when people say, oh, cats don't show affection. They do show affection. But they don't just show it to everybody, you know, like, how can I put it? You know, where a dog is basically... Dog, unless you are abusive to it, will basically love anybody. Which is pretty cool. A cat, though, you got to make sure you've earned that and affection from. Oh, you've come over here.
What is this place? What happened to the tower? What have you done? The Baleborns hired you, didn't they? But you don't understand. You don't know what I gave up to stop them. I lost everything. I lost my baby.
Tell Khajiit what happened.
I fell in love with a coward. A Baleborn who couldn't disappoint his mother, even if it meant his beloved had to die. My love turned to hatred in that tower. Before the end, I begged and prayed for someone to help my unborn child.
Oh, I was kind of right. Somebody did help the baby. Right. Or maybe something. And somebody answered your prayers?
You have to understand. Akatosh, Daedra, it didn't matter who heard me. I just wanted my baby to live.
Oh no. Please don't tell me she gave her baby to some Daedra.
I made a bargain. Got my revenge. Saved my baby. The Baleborns deserve to lose what they love the most. Their wealth. Their lands. I felt my child leave me. I could smell the smoke from the tower. I heard the screams. The deal had been struck.
Yeah, but she made a deal with a Daedra. Can't understand it, but at the same time, we. The Baleborns, they are different now.
The Baleborns don't change. That family carries evil in its heart. Let them all rot. The ward and the waterfall will always keep the Baleborns away. The Master made it with his own blood.
What happens if Velen removes the ward?
No, you can't. The Master won't let you. My baby. What would become of him? The Master would kill him. I don't believe you would do such a thing. You know the Baleborns are evil. You know that my curse must stand.
Well, I know that the ones that you encountered were evil, and granted, the dude I encountered was a bit of a dick, but I wouldn't call him evil. Right. Yeah, I was like, yeah, he's definitely, I'll say...
Captain Blackheart, thank the Divines for brave souls like you.
Yes, thank you. This one has quests on to do. Oh, whilst I'm here, actually, I need to go to the... Where is it gone? There is a stables here, so that will get me a little tiny little speed boost. But this is Daggerfall. This is the main. If you've ever, well, obviously you've played I know you've played some of the Elder Scrolls games. This was of the main city in the second Elder Scrolls game. Obviously, you know, it's not exactly the same as it was in that, for obvious reasons, but yeah, it is. It's quite big. And you've got 2 stables. You've got massive docks there. You've got the Daggerfall Castle, which is sort of, well, I say a castle. It's more of a manor house, really. Then you've got like there's the castle. There it is. There's the castle. There you can see it. Like those big ass steps. That's nice. The god rays coming through the sun like that. Yeah. And I think I'm running this game on max specs as well. Or at least, if not max, then damn near the top of it. Yeah, this is a nice little location, this. Now you have, I think that this spot here is where you can get like your little in apartment sort of thing. It phases in there. Looks like it's around there somewhere. Yeah, it's. I'll just quickly show you the docks so you can see those as well. See how big the ships are. Got the dockside stuff. There's a few merchants down there as well. The travel stones. Yeah. There's some.
You there? How would you like to do something worthwhile?
If you are the quest I think you are, I don't think I would be able to do it because I think I've already done it on another character. And it's a one per, well, another campaign, not per character. You get those words mixed up. Where am I going? I'm going where? Bellborn Rock, right. Where's Bellborn Rock? Ah, there you go. Yes. The game itself is actually pretty big. I mean, I'll show you how big it is. It's you've got the Cold Harbour, which is one of the mentions. You've got the Clockwork City, which is pretty big. You've got Artaeum, which is where the Psijic mages live. When you see this bit on here, that's in the bottom part of the map. That is basically the I suppose you can call it the where my big old manor house is located. It's like literally the Grand Psijic Villa. You basically go there and it sends you over to there, which is pretty cool. But I'm not going to do the things that are on here because I only did it just enough to get the skill that basically allows you to see the Psijic portals, which gives you like little random things every now and then. And they're pretty worth doing. Honestly, there's a reason why I keep coming back to this game. Now I found that, I was saying, like World of Warcraft, it'd get a bit grindy at some point, especially like the reputation stuff. And the base game itself is good, but once you've done it, and you know you can do most of that stuff in, I'd say, a month. You know, once that's done, it then became, for me at least, pretty grindy to get anything decent, like the reputations and stuff like that. Now, granted, for some people, that's good, great fun, and I've played grindy games in the past just to sort of, like vegetate out and things like that. So I do not begrudge anybody who wants to play those kind of games, because I've been there and I'd be a big old hypocrite if I did. But at this point in my life, those kind of games just don't interest me as much anymore. Now I don't mind it if it's the same type of quest, you know, like go to this location, kill 10 of these, go to another location, kill 10 of these. But if I have to like spend like an hour in one area just farming the same creatures over and over and over again to get a pip of progress and a reputation, yeah, I just don't have the time for that. And I don't even have the mental energy. Anybody else? You want to do it? Go nuts.
What's going on? I was able to get this far, but I still feel the approaching dread and building terror. Did you talk with the spirit?
And I'm not gonna lie, the all the stuff coming out for Warcraft recently, you know, people playing it, stuff like that, that's made me sort of get the little bit of the itch for it again. But at the same time, there's a lot in that I don't want to have to redo on a character from the start. Now, I'm not saying I won't do it, but not right now. Now, I think stuff like that was one of the reasons why I almost had a little bit of a burnout last year. Is just keep doing the same boring things over and over again. Well, not boring, repetitive. That's the word I was looking for.
I told you my father was a bastard, but what he did happened many years ago.
Ooh,
I had no part in
charming
that.
language.
Why should I have to suffer for what he did? It doesn't matter. Listen, you need to convince the ghost to move on.
That's one of the reasons why I stopped doing No Man's Sky on stream as well.
My mother ordered the hired guards to reclaim this place no matter the cost. It's out of my hands. These men will kill anyone who gets in their way.
Look, your gods do not frighten this one. I have killed literal gods. The curse must and will remain in effect.
Damn it, I tried to warn you. Remember that. I tried. I'm leaving before the ghost makes my head explode or something. I'd run if I were you.
Useless, the both of you. We'll handle this ourselves.
Oh, I see.
Now!
Did you not hear me just say I had killed literal gods? Numpties. And you as well. I'm not gonna lie. If well, when I should say, not if Elder Scrolls 6 comes out, yeah, that's another 100. Even if I have to run that at the lowest possible setting to get it to work on stream, I will be playing that. Hell, I might even be able to afford an upgrade, to my graphics card or something, or my RAM at that point.
The Baleborn heir. He could have been my son, if Maurice had only stood up to his evil mother. Instead, he let her lock me in that tower. What happened? Only what was meant to be.
But what happened to Phil?
He ran headfirst off this cliff. The curse remains in place just as Takneen promised when he first appeared to me in the tower. You know, I never asked what happened to my child. It's comfort enough that Takneen continues to honor our bargain.
That's a bit worrying, but why didn't the curse affect this Khajiit here?
You aren't a Baleborn.
Makes sense.
We believed that you would do the right thing. I hope my child grew up with the same virtues that you demonstrated here. Thank you.
Ah, so at least your kid's alive. That's good to know. Right. Oh, that's right. Bugger. My pet. Is that my pet? It is. He's my little pet. He's my little, like, sort of purple glowing fawn. Oh, that's adorable. I've got quite a few cosmetic pets and mounts now, so it's why I set it to random with the mod, so that every time I get up, every so often it'll be like, what's that creature? Oh, it's one of mine. One of them just makes me laugh every time it crops up. It's a ghost chicken. I'm not kidding you. I have a. I might even have it here. Where, oh no, I don't have it set up. Yeah, I literally have. I say a ghost chicken. Where's tree? Where's that? That is where. Okay. Weird tree. Where's the weird? Oh, there it is. It's right there. I would scrying it. What? Let's try that new scrying ability I've got. Let's see where it is. You have upgraded Farsight, increasing its range from 4 facets to 6. Ooh, now you can reach even further. Have you tried to find out Farsight with the dilation skill? Ooh, interesting. I have not. Oh, is it? I see. Yeah, see, I like using this one myself, Coalescence, but because. Oh, look at that. That is a big chunk of. Oh, I can see it now down the bottom. Yeah, it's giving me a free. Oh, that's good. I got 2. Sweet. Let's do that one, and one of those. Obviously, as it goes up in tiers, more those hexes appear. Right, where are you? You're appearing. Okay, you're not that far away. That's good. Let's go and Yeah, that's fine. Let's go and have a look. Oh yeah. It's not like it'll take me that long to get there, so got to go roughly in that direction anyway. So might as well.
What a craven beast. It was too easy to kill.
Now that's not a nice thing to say about your prey. Okay. Really? Fine. See? Harpies! I remember somebody was asking about harpies before. Okay, so this looks like it'd be a good spot. No, you're pointing... Okay, you're over there, so you're in that direction towards the south. Right. Sorry, Harpy. Yeah. I look for the... Where's it gone? It says it's towards the south, but it doesn't say how far. Oh, there's a trap there, gotta be careful. Both had to recharge. That way, okay, so you're towards where the sky shard is, but also towards the south end of... I may have to go up there. Okay. Well, it could even be where that previous... Oh, careful, was ranting out there. Whilst I'm here, I'll pick up the sky shard.
How in the 8 do you expect to trap a flying harpy with a trap set on the ground? You're an idiot. You know that,
You know
right?
I hate it when you yell at me, brother. Now calm down and help me figure out how to get a harpy to trip a wire on the ground. Huh. I see the problem now.
Looks like we found the Remley brothers.
Where is it? It is over there. Okay, so it's probably going to be on top of that. A little hillock there. Oh, interesting. Where the edge is this? Oh, there it is, right there. Right, dig side. Dig, dig, dig. Diggy, diggy, hole. That's an orange. That's an orange. Oh, that's a good sign. Okay, let's get rid of that one, and let's get rid of noise. Okay, so I've got oh, there. Boom, 2 for 1. Excellent. I also got a blue lead and some stuff. Excellent. It's great. I might as well scry for the. That's difficult to read. Nedic sculpting, actually. Devotional idols were common, though I've never seen one depicting an elven divine before. The pose suggests she's in a lover's embrace. It's clear that there's another piece to this figure. Excellent. Alright, let's scry that one. Might as well. Boom. Nice. Get that one. One of those. One of those. One of those. Excellent. Everything becomes easier as you go up the skill tree. Now, where are you? You are north of here. Okay. Right by the tree. Alright, so the next time I go there, I will... Which probably won't be that long. I'll have to wait. Okay, see if I can get down here without breaking my leg. No! Yes, this one meant to do that. RP traps also affect Khajiit. Now, where are you? You are... Oh, you're right up there, bugger. Alright, so background. Here I go. I heard a harpy laughing at me. Well, oh, right up there. Right. Yeah, okay, let's try that again. Okay.
Wait, is that Gelvin up there?
Huh?
What in Malakoth's name is he tangled up in?
Probably a trap.
Friend, thought I was going to become bird food before you got here.
What'd you do?
Hello. That was a bit of a predicament. The Remley brothers do set a good trap, I must say. That one trussed me up tight. But now that you're here... Wait a moment. Who are you?
Yes, we know about the Remley brothers. I almost ran into them earlier. Let deal hired Kiji to help the daggers.
Help? The daggers don't need any... Oh, who am I kidding? I'm the leader of the daggers, and we don't have a clue as to what we're doing out here. If you're willing, we'd appreciate any help you care to provide.
Well, sure. What do I just want to do?
I was collecting unhatched harpy eggs to bring back to camp. One of the things Lord Deal needs to complete his research. I got one egg, but we need to collect a few more.
Do you not think that's going to piss them off? But, well, where can Valen find harpy eggs?
In the nests above. Be gentle with them. I don't want the hatchlings to come to any harm. I'm going to rest a moment and then head back to camp. With the gold his lordship pays us, the daggers can really make a go of this mercenary thing.
Frankly, you're doing a piss poor job so far. Right. Now, gotta find harpy eggs. Which are nests. I've got to find some nests. Okay, and I believe they're up those little... Oh, great. Leave it up here somewhere. Like huge stones with a spiral running around them. Right, okay, so that's what I need to look for is... Yep, there we go. There's another one. There's some egg. Okay, so that's one. And I need to look for like another spiral stone thing. I think there's one up there. Oh, there's one here, definitely. Let's grab that. Oh, got one from there. Sometimes the harpies will have them. Oh, I've just realised if a harpy has an egg on them, it's not actually... It's one that... Oh. Oh dear. I've just realised what I've just did. In-game. Because they're not carrying the eggs. Except for one location inside them. Means if we find an egg on a harpy, we basic... Oh. You know what, I'm going to stop that line of thought because it makes me think I'm one of the bad people. Are we the baddies? Because, yeah, you know what? I'll not think about it, just carry on with the quest. Carry on with the quest. This is why I think, you know, I would love to actually see a proper RPG, you know, that could handle... If I say, I go up to the benefactor and say to him, look, I need to have you about killing harpies, alright? I mean, I'm not a great fan of them, but getting them to get their eggs like that ain't right. GTFO. Now, obviously, I can't say that for part of the quest. But imagine if you had some kind of adaptive AI, you know, specifically set up to, you know, figure out those kind of things that allow you to speak or, you know, interact with NPCs in a, well, I'm gonna say more organic nature. So, you know, like the big bad evil villain is doing their monologue speech, and you can't do anything. We just want to be able to just like pop a firebolt right up there. You know, threaten them in the games like, look, stop attacking this village, okay? Or otherwise, I'm going to turn you into a human light bulb, alright? Stop it. And depending upon like your skills and like your reputation and things like that, they'd either believe you or they would laugh at you and have you thrown in irons and that kind of thing. And obviously you'd have to have some kind of settings to say, you know, how realistic you want it. But with the advantage that if you do play on, you know, realistic mode, you can do a lot more stuff. And likewise, more stuff can happen to you. And I think for me, apart from from my point of view, apart from like graphics, I think that kind of adaptive gameplay that allows the player to do within reason what they wanted if they have the right skills and that kind of thing, that I think will be the next big breakthrough in gaming. Oh yes, the graphics will always keep improving and little tweaks and stuff here and there. But I'm talking all on, like being able to go to this NPC and go, why don't you wait there? I'll go and deal with them. Then you jump out if it looks like I'm being attacked. You know, being able to do that kind of thing, but on the fly, not have it pre-programmed into the game. Oops. Hello. And she... Yeah. Where's he gone? That's such a great skill. I love that one now. It took me a long time to get it because I had to get like level 10 in the Mages Guild, which was a slog. But now that I've got it, I can see why it's like, yeah, you want to get this skill. But if you don't use it, you want to have it on standby for the moments that you do want to use it. Hello.
Did Lord Deal send you? Well, there's nothing new to report except that my brother is an idiot. Armo placed dozens of traps and he just realized something. Harpies don't walk. Now we're trying to figure out how to salvage the situation.
Really? You place traps on the ground to deal with what are basically feminine-looking birds? And, sorry, I'll say this. Your brother, yeah, I agree with you, your brother is an idiot. What are you trying to do?
We're trying to capture a few of these creatures. Lord Deal wants to observe the Harpies and see if they demonstrate any odd behavior that might explain the recent acts of aggression. But we're still working on our traps.
Oh, I can think of a few acts of aggression, like, I don't know, getting people to steal their eggs? I don't know. But why are your traps set on the ground?
We've got some throwing snares. The only problem is the damn Harpies are too strong. They need to be weakened before you hit them with the throwing snares. I may have a sword, but I'm not a fighter. That's too dangerous an approach for me.
Fine, give this one the throwing snares. How many harpies do you need?
Lord Deal said a few. So 4, I'd say. Yes, 4 harpies should do. If this works, please tell his lordship that we gave you the traps, all right?
Maybe I will. I won't. So I've got kill harpies and then... Oh, this is the problem now with being a bit more potent in that I have to weaken them but not kill them. There's one. That makes me feel a bit bad. Whoop. That one's dead. Well, I can hear them panicking a little bit now. So, like, sometimes I do feel bad doing the quests. I mean, I know it's a game, but at the same time, it's like, yep, this one will not. Yep. 2. Yep. Again. You can hear them panicking. It's like, no, don't dwell on it, Chris. Don't dwell on it. You're just gonna get yourself upset. Oops, that was dead. Okay, nope, that's someone else. You'll do.
That's all that Lord Deal asked us to do. Let's head back, but I want to have a chat before we enter the camp.
Okay. Not too sure we'll have a chat about, but alright, fine. We got time. We got time. Oh right, he's over there. Right, okay, fine. Go all the way back to rescue him because he's a numpty. I didn't want to. Fine, over here by the rocks. Okay.
Listen, you've helped the daggers a lot, and we appreciate it. But before we go back to camp, I need to make sure you understand something.
It's better not be a threat. But Velen is, isn't it?
Gelvin has a good head and a good heart. Always puts the daggers first and keeps us on the right side of the law.
That's good.
That's part of the reason we're still struggling. Sometimes mercenaries can't be too choosy about the jobs they take.
Why are you telling this to Velen?
This Lord Deal, something's not right with him. Why does a noble care about harpies? But whatever, it doesn't matter. The daggers need to get paid. If not, our mercenary group collapses, and we're all back to the streets again.
What do you think Deal is up to do? He's up to... what is up to? Translation there, that threw me off.
You can't keep them like this, Lord Deal. They're in pain.
I agree.
I do what I like with them. After all, I'm the one investigating why these birdies have become so very, very angry.
I don't know.
When Gelvin gets back...
Is it maybe because you got them tied up on the ground and stealing their eggs?
No, you're back. Much more reliable than those damn daggers. I don't see their leader, Gelvin. He didn't come back with you? More gold for the rest of you, I suppose. Now hand over the eggs, please.
Here are the eggs, but Gelvin has not returned it.
I believe we already covered that. Now let me have a look at these beauties. Oh, so round and smooth. Well, oval, really. I'll begin studying these eggs right Wait a moment.
Forgive this one, but what is the matter?
Where's the other egg? I was promised 5 harpy eggs, not 4. Didn't they teach you to count? There will be no deal without 5 eggs. 5. No more, no less. Imbeciles!
Gelvin has the 5th egg.
Then I suggest you find that bootless lout and get it back. There will be consequences. These are my eggs. Let his sister know that if Gelvin doesn't return, I will have his right hand cut off for stealing from a noble.
Certainly, Lord Dickface. I mean, Deal. Oh,
dealing with fools and idealists makes me thirsty. I need a drink.
See, not saying about being able to adapt to the quests, because right now, the urge to turn him into a human light bulb by sticking my staff right up his... and turning it into spark mode. Very high right now.
Greedy, ignorant, ugly son of a mammoth's ass. That Deal can go leap in the river.
I completely agree with you, but why is he so angry?
I wish I knew. The rest of the daggers made it back, but there's been no sign of my brother. I had my doubts about getting involved with Lord Deal. I just wish I'd told Gelvin about them. But who are you anyway? Why do you care about any of this?
It would be nice to just set the harpies free and let chaos reign. Yes. That would be brilliant. I mean, in an MMO, it would be a bit more difficult because I understand they have to be a little bit more restrictive on things. But for a single-player RPG, yeah, that would be amazing if you could do that. You know, just literally throw down a save. Right. Apologies, Harpies, for capturing you and everything, but I think you know who you need to go nuts on, and then just stand back and, as you say, let the chaos, yes, burn them all. But so yeah, in an MMO, you wouldn't be able to really do that because unless you had some way of like instancing and things like that. But in a single player game, or even a sort of local multiplayer, where it's only like you and your friends, or even like a, I don't want to say like a private MMO, but like a game like this, but multiplayer. Like say myself, maybe say I don't know, up to say 4 or 5 friends or something like that, like a D&D party. So the world would still change, but it wouldn't affect anybody else who's outside of your private game. Yeah, it wouldn't affect them. But yeah, I would be throwing down saves left, right, and centre just to see what happens.
Well, you helped my brother and his daggers so far. I only hope we can continue to count on your support. So, listen. I heard Deal's threats. His claim is ridiculous, but he has gold. Paying guards to support a false accusation is easy enough.
He's one of those type of nobles. I know him very well. Over here, we call him the Tory party. What do you have in mind?
I think I know where you can find my brother. Whether you agree with Gelvin, me, or the bastard Deal over there, we need to find Gelvin and that egg. I don't want to see my brother get hurt.
Yeah, your brother's a bit of a idealist, but he's okay. He doesn't need to be hurt. But where can this one find Gelvin?
There's a house on an island directly west of this camp. That's where we first met with Lord Deal. I could see that Gelvin was very interested in the place. I'll give you a head start before I tell Deal about it. Now go. Find my brother.
Well, I can work with that. Dennis Moore riding. No, every time I go riding in this game, all I can think of is that Monty Python sketch, the Dennis Moore, Dennis. Oh, look, there's a boat. You can see the lighthouse and the other ships now in the harbour. Does look pretty cool. But I'm going to have to go right along this beach, literally to that island. I see. Oh, is that treasure chest? It is. I shall. Oh, it's intermediate. Nice. And what do I get? I get. Okay. I'm more worried about the experience than that. But that's fine. I'm okay. What's going to be the best location? It's going to be that outcrop in there, really. You know what? Somebody just teleported in. I'm not going to bother them. I'll say, this has definitely become one of these games that, I'd say, it's like, yep, not my circus, not my monkeys. Somebody you can teleport in like that with some demons. Although technically I could, oh bugger, though technically I could deal with them. I have higher priorities right now. A little fishing cabin. Now I know I have to go in there, but what I want to do first is I've just seen this little marker. I want to see if there is a thief chest here, which it looks like there is. Sweet. Beef truth. 234 gold. Nice. A counterfeit pardon edict. Nice. Some chalk. Yeah, and some lockpicks. Yeah, I will take all of that. Thank you very much. You think? Give me it. Pardon me. Go for it. And Kelvin?
Something fishy's going on here. I think Lord Deal hasn't been entirely truthful with us. But how did you find me? Brunette sent you, didn't she?
When he said something fishy's going on, I immediately looked to what was on the wall behind him. Yeah. The fish are behind. They're there. Look, over your left. No, fine. Khajiit will take them off your hand if you do not want to. Yeah, you can distract it. By the way, you didn't bring the egg back to the camp. Granite is worried about you and Dio is upset.
I know. I was on my way back when I decided to investigate this place. When we first arrived, Deal and his sons came out of this building to greet us. I figured if there was any place to get any answers, it was right here.
And what have you discovered?
Nothing yet, but this whole situation feels off. I'm sure that his lordship hasn't told us the whole truth about the Harpy frenzy.
Of course he hasn't.
Anyway, I'm not leaving this house until I find something that sheds light on what Deal is up to.
Right then, Khajiit would help you look. Yeah, I mean, Deal is... He's a... I'm trying to find a polite word that wouldn't get me banned. He's an ass. Right. Basically. Kitty! He's a kitty. Yes, he's a kitty. But...
You found something, didn't you? What is it?
Yes, my Khajiit senses told me to look where my little cousin here was looking at the carpet. The carpet... Okay, fine. Okay, it's a bit dirty.
Tell me what you found.
Well, this one found this contract, and it appears that Lord Dio knows more about the Harpies than he let on. Careless a breeze.
Let me see that. What in the name of... Lord Deal's been poisoning the Harpies the entire time. He orchestrated their frenzy, and he claimed he's been trying to help. He's been using us.
Well, it wasn't that far off. I was, think it was because they were being attacked, and, sorry, cat. Next time to it. I know. I'm sorry. I know. You can't be sitting on my lap all the time. Which my leg was starting to go sleep. Like, there we go. Oh, circulation's coming back into my leg. Oh, flip. That's an unpleasant sensation. Gotta be careful because I don't want to freak Chloe out. When I did that once before when she was on my lap and this, basically my legs started getting pins and needles. So I basically had to sort of move her, and as I did, start to get cramp in the leg, and I basically made that sort of very harsh hissing sound that other cats use against each other, and she's like, nope, ran off. I've tried to make sure that I don't do that again. I know, thank you. Very good, but I don't like that feeling that my leg's about to fall off.
It's tainted gold. The daggers don't operate that way. We're not common thieves that break the law just to fill our own pockets. This is a dangerous edge to walk, and it cuts both ways. I didn't want the daggers to start out like this.
Yeah, because if you start doing that kind of thing, then that's going to be your reputation. They're going to say, like, yes, you want something dodgy done, you speak to the daggers. So your first job is often your most important one. It sets the tone for how you do things. But forgive Khajiit for asking, but what happens if the daggers do not get paid?
Well, we'd have to disband. We'd go our separate ways and hope we can find a way to feed our families. Damn it. This isn't an easy choice. I just can't accept that we'd get our start helping a noble do the wrong thing.
Yeah, that's us. Still, no matter what happens, you have to do the right thing and review Lord Deal's treachery, because frankly, he's an ass.
Of course, you're right. Deal has to be stopped. I think I know what to do. And if all else fails, I've always been good at improvisation.
What do you need this one to do?
You've done enough. Just keep Lord Deal busy. It's not up to you to finish this. That's work for the daggers. Even if it turns out to be our last job, we're going to do it right.
Yes, and if Lord Deal accidentally fell into the harbour with several daggers in his back, pun intended, then, well, Khajiit would be willing to give you an alibi. Because this kitty is now... okay. Oh, the cat's gone. Fine. I know, you've been all cute. Hello, Lord Deal.
Gelvin's sister gave up his location so easily. Now where is that damn thief? And where in the 8 is my damn egg?
I can see something that resembles an egg, and I call it your head. Want to crack it open? But it is not getting the harpy egg.
What did you say? How dare you? That's my property. You expect to get away with this?
What's the matter? Your head bite my hand.
Trust in a bunch of low-life scum.
I know what you want.
You'll be in the hands of the Daggerfall Guard by the end of day.
Huh. I'm just wondering, did anybody else see what happened in the background there? I'm gonna leave it there for a moment, because that was I imagine the harpy's just like, yes, turn around, turn around, turn around. Like, Now, see, they could learn how this harpy threat really started.
You think the Guard would believe you? Some street rats who lay a claim against a well-respected noble? You're dumber than you look. The Guard will chuckle as they lead you to the dungeons. Or maybe we'll just end this right now.
Ooh. Now, both of these options are true. In Casimir and Velena good friends, it is, because we've saved their bacon quite a few times, metaphorically. But I think the second one has more of a sort of menace to it. The sort of, okay, how would I, Chris, do this if I was in this situation? That's the thing. Ooh. Would I throw the King Casimir line, or would I say, this one would not do it? Okay, so the translation mod sometimes does get the grammar a little bit wrong, but I'm not judging. This one would not do it if I was you. So I'm going to go with the second one.
What impertinence. You really do get under my skin.
Oh, good.
Enough of this. No one will miss you or those street rats. Guards, deal with these thieves. Guards, what in the Divine's name are you...
Would you stop headbutting my hand? I was talking to Chloe then.
So Gelvin killed the bastard? I didn't think he had it in him. It still doesn't change the fact that he botched our entire deal. I told you to talk him out of it.
Lord Deal planned to sell the harpies and eggs. He was using you.
Yeah, I figured that out. His lordship was also behind the whole Harpy menace thing too, wasn't he?
Yep.
Well, it's a good thing I decided not to count on Gelvin to turn a profit.
What do you mean? Okay. Got circulation back in my leg now. Now you can sit back on my lap. That's what you're after. Don't look at me all that like that.
I snatched this from the camp when no one was looking. It's not much, but a few gems are better than no gems at all. Why don't you tell Gelvin that you found it on his lordship's body? We don't want him to think I stole it or anything.
Let's really indulge this one, but why does he not just give it to Gelvin?
Well, I trust you. Besides, I need to set these birdies free, and they're not going to be very happy when I do. You've dealt with enough dagger business for one day. Leave this to me. Go on, go on. I'll catch up later.
Okay, I like this dude. I like this Bumlog. That wasn't it. So I'm going to go to the other. Just over the other. They're waiting for me. Yeah, that's one thing I've noticed about this game is sometimes.
Sorry, I failed you.
Not always.
You were all counting on me.
Nope. But sometimes you have to look in the background for things that are going on. Sometimes it's just like an NPC, like having like a bit of a laugh or something. But every so often, it will throw like a bit of plot point, for want of a better term, in the background. In that sort of, wait, are they doing what I think they're? Like, keep a straight face, keep a straight face, keep a straight face.
Deal's gone, but I don't feel any better. These people depended on me and I failed them. I can't even do one job correctly.
Don't give up on the daggers just yet.
What do you mean?
That old fellow, he snatched these gems from Lord Deal's camp.
That sly dog. Well, his lordship does owe us for all the work we did, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm.
It's not like I can return it to him, and I certainly don't want to give these away.
Exactly. You earned these gems, and the daggers can stay together.
I thought the daggers were finished, but, well, looks like we have a future after all. Here, take this.
Okay, that's a nice bit of gold.
Finish the job. Consider it a small token of our appreciation.
1,323 gold.
If you want it.
Nice. Very nice. They're just doing business. Gee, that is a chunky bit of gold, that is. Here's me and my giant spider mount. Or what they call it, beetle, rather than a spider. Yeah, it's a beetle. I shall call you... What else would I call a beetle? Ringo. Oh, you know what? Can I get up there? Not just yet. Okay. Yep. Okay. I've decided now. I'm calling this mount Ringo. I'll get the next way shrine, which is just that way. Take a little moment to pause. Out over the ocean. You can go off to bed? Okay. Yeah, I'm probably not going to be on for much longer. For about like half an hour, 3/4 of an hour myself. So, yep, have a good night. Nope. Let's go to, where is it? They're over here. Sergeant Musbar. Let me just pick up this ancestor silk done by me. Sergeant?
Blasted elves. How dare they attack Farwatch? We're not prepared for this. If they launch a full assault, we're doomed.
Well, Valen can help you, yes?
We've got our hands full just trying to stop the Aldmeri Dominion forces. They're using the tower to signal their ships, and we know that messages are being relayed between their commanders. We need to see one of those messages.
And this one can intercept the messages for you.
If you could, that would be greatly appreciated. One of our injured scouts reported a command camp nearby, across the bridge from the tower. Bring any messages you find to Captain Jalam. She's patrolling up near the tower.
This one will... gone cold then. This one will intercept the messages and take them to the... That's what I also need to do is... use one of those, and where's my... There we go. It's my experience buff. That's how I used to sort of I used to use those experience buffs as they sort of in-game clock. So when that's gone, done for 2 hours. But right, I've played it for 2 hours. I'm gonna have a break or something. Otherwise, it'd be the sort of game I would end up just playing for way too long. Alright, fine. You want to try something? Fine. There we go. Ooh, pan. Okay, both myself and Bob have got that. Okay. And I think the next time I go to Daggerfall, I'll try and find the Thieves Guild and so I can sell those items. Wait, Commander, I have a shooting star. And there we go. Yeah, he lasted long, didn't he? Yep, we'll take all that, thank you. And I shall take from this strongbox. Excellent. Alright, just very quick. Right, there's a possible thieves trove over there, so I need to check. Yep. Am I stunned? Yeah, I'm stunned. Okay. Okay. Where is it? Oh! Slow walking to that fit. Excuse me. Nope. I am not going to be dropped off this bridge, thank you. Right, okay, I'll see where you are. You're over there. Okay, Captain.
Quiet. Dominion soldiers are everywhere.
Yes, speaking of, the Khajiit intercepted these signal messages from the Dominion.
Hadir had to recruit a mercenary? Not a good sign. Let me see those messages. By the 8, the Dominion's planning a full-scale assault. These messages, they're waiting for orders to attack. We have to stop the commander from issuing that order.
Velen killed the Dominion commander. Yeah. Problem solved.
Thanks, Stendar. That will buy us precious time. We need to douse their signal fires before they can send the command. Take this storm rune and use it to put out the fires. Then meet me on the shore.
Righto. Yes. Okay, so the scoot along here. Now looks like I have to pick up this quest and then gotcha. Nice. There's some screaming going on. What's going on? Oh, it's down there. Alright, fine. Alright. Missed.
A little ambushed. Of all the stupid luck. I barely got out of there alive.
What happened?
Our scouting party was ambushed.
Yeah.
All the fighting and confusion, we got separated. Now I'm hurt to find my scouts.
Oh, Velen can search for your scouts.
Really? That would ease my mind. Curse these wounds, or I'd go along with you. The last time I saw my scouts, they were retreating toward the tower. They're raw recruits, and I'm worried about them. Send anyone you find to the base of the tower.
Get to safety. This one will find your scouts.
I saw the other scouts run up the stairs toward the tower. Watch out. The place is crawling with Dominion troops.
Not for much longer. Soon. Soon they will be dealt with. Here, you do. There. Hello.
Didn't think I'd make it.
What do you mind us having a conversation? Thank you. Not terribly rude.
Didn't think I'd make it. I barely made it into hiding before more of those bastards showed up. But by the 8, it's good to see a friendly face.
Yeah, little tip. Where you're standing or squatting, not really hiding. You should hid behind the wall. Yeah, well, fine. You can make it to the base of the tower, yes?
Yes, I can make it. I even have information to pass on to my commander, so the scouting mission won't be a complete failure.
Be careful getting out of here. It. Up top tower. You think the reputation of this Khajiit sorcerer running around would at least make him go, you know what? I think we're in trouble. And I vaporized him. Damn, that was fun. I literally hit him so hard he turned into dust. Ooh, recipe. Does Bob have that? Bob does have that. I've learned how to make a carrot cheesecake. Ooh, that sounds like that could be really nice, actually. Cheesecake. I haven't done any for ages. I haven't got to get some on my next shop. Nice proper cheesecake. You know, the sort of thing that says it's like designed for like... Not designed? Like 6 people or 1 greedy bugger. Like me. Now I could drop all the way down there, but you know what, I'm going to, because that would be a splat moment. Just know it. I mean, even with that, what you call it, like that lean-to there, it's just not. Right. Talk to the next person. Down here. Down here. Down here. Again, you're not really hiding. Look, there's a tree, there's a... Yeah, fine, fine. You know what you're doing.
I thought I was done for. Thanks for finding me.
Well, it wasn't that hard. You can get to the base of the tower on your own, yes?
Yes, I think so. But what about Cecile? She was ahead of us and I saw her get captured. They took her toward the camp on the beach. We can't leave without her.
Get to safety, but then we'll find Cecile. Next one is... Okay, next. Where are you? Where's the next one? Oh, there you are, right there. Captain?
Good work extinguishing those signal fires. You were clearly in time. There's no sign of an impending Dominion attack.
So we stopped the attack?
We didn't stop the attack, you did.
Oh.
You've given us crucial time to bring in reinforcements. Now we can repel this invasion before it gains a foothold. We owe you one for this. Good job.
Yes, I'm getting that a lot. Thank you. All in a day's work. Okay. I need to go deal with this little shitbag here, because why not? There we go. Takes but a few seconds. That's it. You're gone. Ships, those are cool. And, well, out of all of that, I've got a lemon. Oh, I see. That's how you want to do it, do you? Yeah. That could have gone very bad if I had not paid attention. Alright. Fine, fine. You want to do it like that? Fine. Surprise! Ah, that spell is great. A little bit more experience and damage potential, and I'll be able to take them out in one hit. Like multiple of them. Recruit? No recruit.
You arrived just in time.
Are you injured?
Not too badly. Luckily, you got here ahead of their interrogator. Thanks for freeing me. Now we have to look for the others.
Valena found the others. They should be back at camp. Apparently there's a boss over here as well, but I don't want to go to it because I think that's... no, I don't think I could solo that one. If I'm brutally honest, I don't think I could solo any of them. Unless I got really lucky. But that's not because of my build being bad, that's just Chris being tired. It's probably not a good idea for me to try that one. It's not on my own. It's the way you sending me. You sending me to the. That's over here. Oh, good, they're all there.
Good to see you again. I hate to think what would have happened to me if you hadn't come along.
Ah, Belen is happy to see you all made it back safely.
That we did, thanks to you. Now that we're all back together, we have a better chance to put an end to this Dominion incursion.
Okay. Right. Come along, bear. This way. You get him. I'll say him. I need to take a screenshot as well, so bear me 1 second. See if I change it, because I don't want the bear. There we go, that's... I'll do it. Nope, that's not what I want. Oh, that'll do. That will do. Very nice. Yeah, I use that as the thumbnail thing for the YouTube vids and things like that. It's a system that works out quite well, I think. Gives it a nice image rather than having my gurning face on the front of the video. Oh, okay. Oh, somebody does need help. Nope. There we go. So I've got my spells, my potions ready, just in case. That's it. Come on, we can do this, we can do this, we can do this. We can do this. Yay! Excellent, so that's another boss done off the list. Garufang Hunter. There. Ooh, what'd I get? What'd I get? What'd I get? I didn't get any particularly like huge reward, but you know what? That's fine. I'm just doing it to tick it off from the list of things to do. Good day. I think after this dungeon will be when I call it a night. As I say, we're getting tired. Been a busy day. Especially if I rubbed crisp powder accidentally in my eyes. And yeah, I think I'll call it an early night tonight. I wanted to go. Where's the sky shot? Sky shot's down here. But until like another game sort of like rears its head that makes me go, yes, I want to play this, then we're back on the plain ESO as the regular title. But I'll say that it'll just be until, like I say, the something else crops up, or you know, maybe I can get, let's say, Cyberpunk or Valhalla or anything else like that running with the stream software at the same time. If I can, I'll play that for a while. But if not, well, then I'll just have some fun playing the ESO. Okay. This is an easy game to play. And it's damn fun as well. Let's get that. Excellent. Nice. This is definitely sort of the PvE I like, you know, two people going on, we help each other. Good day. And then we go our separate ways. I think we both get like full credit from things. I think. I'm not seeing anything to suggest otherwise, so. Yes, yep. Yes, I've got both my millies. Yeah, it just spirals like that. It's pretty cool. Yeah, but you and you can go. Ah, stunned you. How else can get stunned? I don't know. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, cat. Help. Getting the dead leg again. Ooh, flip. That was a unpleasant sensation. Sorry. I know you're not happy. I know. Okay, the boss is over that side. Shit. There's a potion they want to. Never mind. Nope. Oh. He's dead, Jim. Nope, nothing there. There we go. Now he's dead. Right. Okay, so I need to go to the Weird Tree Ray Shrine. I think that's right by... Yeah, what I'm going to do is I will do the last bit of excavation. That's right by that tree. Might as well as it's there. That's when I'm going to... What a night. Been one of those weird days. Not bad, just weird. Right. So where is it? Where's the... Okay, so if I take this path, head up to the northwest. That... There we go. That should get me close. And it's a book I've got to go back and pick up, so... Over there, alright. Where is it? Where's the glowy? Where's the glowy thing? Okay, it could be up. Am I past it? Ooh. Yellow. 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 Okay, so it's going to be in this sort of general area, right? That wasn't a bad guess. Nice. We've got the painting. No extra leads. It happens. Can't expect to have them all the time. Yeah, I'll say that is where I'm going to call it a night. We'll be back next Tuesday with more ESO, and then the watch party continues on Wednesdays as per normal. That's getting damn good right now. But yeah, ESO will be until I get like an itch to play another game. Not sure what it'll be. Could be stuff coming out because the Jingle Jam or the Yogscast is coming out in 18 days now. So that might have some good games in that. So I might end up playing one of those. Again, it all depends what happens with Cyberpunk, see what happens there. It's all up in the air at the moment. So I don't want to commit to a game, I think, thinking about it right now, and then change like a couple of weeks or so anyway. So I'm starting to waffle now, so I am going to bid you good night and have a great weekend. Bye.